We live.
Yeah, buddy. And of course, right on time, somebody pulls up right in front of the house playing music. Right
You
on
know
time.
what? You know the vibe. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't no traffic, somebody getting beat up, so something got to go down. You know what I mean? Oh man. Let me just get this over here to the Twitterverse. Let me just send that one out quickly.
Yes, sir.
Aside of that, man, middle of the week already. Quick, fake, slow, early week this time of week. You know what I mean? So we're good to go.
Yes, sir. You know how it is. You know how it is. As always, appreciate you being able to be flexible, man. This work schedule will be throwing chinks in the chain sometimes.
Bro, I'm getting cursed out right now. It's supposed to be somewhere at 8 o'clock. I was like, yo, it's at Omaha. Not that I can't do it. There's like, I thought you do that on Wednesdays. I know. I know it's thinking. Not tonight. Not tonight.
Got you. All right, let's get this out to the people. Shout out to anybody joining on any of the platforms, YouTube, Facebook, X, IG. Appreciate you tuning in. Why can't I find this thing on YouTube? Where you at? All right, I'm just grab the YouTube link from the doc. Okay. I think everything's coming up a little late. It's all good.
Roll with the punches, hit the FCP.
You know it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to grab it from the joint here. All right.
The house is live and in action. Going down.
Okay, there we go. All right. YouTube link is up. Yeah, let's roll. Appreciate everybody tuning in, man, making the adjustment on a Tuesday. Just gonna share this out to a couple people. I know a lot of people be on the move on a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So listen, man. What was it? We just hit the beginning of fall. We started to feel the weather coming in. You know, I mean that official end of summer, kids back in school, all that good stuff, man. Perfect time, everybody, to get your FCP hoodie if you don't have it yet. You know, I mean, we got all kinds of styles, all kinds of colors. Make sure y'all hit up the FCP shop, get you a hoodie, start your fall off right.
We're a quick chime on the shop. If y'all need a color to match your wardrobe, hit us up, man. We might make that happen for y'all if you're a fan.
Big facts. Big facts. We might ask you a couple questions about like the first 10 episodes or something like that, but nothing crazy.
Quick pop quiz, nothing crazy.
So other than that, brother, how you doing, man?
Doing pretty good, man. Can't complain. Little bit of a shuffle over at the workspace, relocating offices this weekend / week. So that's always fun. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like most things, as much as you plan in architecture, we don't plan the little things like moving. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's got their stuff packed up. It's like, all right, cool. We just can go over there. Like, yeah, we're taking these desks though. It's like, does your car fit these desks? Because my car don't fit these desks. Like, what you mean we taking these desks? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I thought we just gonna break them down. Oh, you want us to break them? Nah, man. If these tables ain't working, man. Very short story. You know what I mean? But yeah, movers will be here Friday. To get all that shit. But I ain't dealing with it.
All right. Yeah.
How was your week, though?
Yeah, my week is good, man. I remember when we first had to move, like from one office to another since 2015. They just handed us a bunch of these like USPS bins and was just like, yep, that's your stuff. You know what I mean? Make sure you label it good. don't forget anything, because once we leave, that's it. There's no coming back. So
Thanks.
I remember everybody just, having to throw everything in there, make sure everything was labeled. You had to help some people who just really just didn't get the gist of, how to get this stuff in order. But since then, in our new building, all we've done is really change floors since 2015 twice. But other than that, right now, thank God, no heavy moving on the work front. And hopefully it stays that way for a while.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to like pinpoint what's worse, like moving physically or like the office move. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you think of the house is worse because there's more stuff, but it's so hard to be productive because you're at work trying to work, but you're moving at the same time. These emails is coming in real time because they don't give a fuck that you're moving right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I heard y'all relocated offices. Listen, I'm gonna need ABC. It's like, I don't even got Wi-Fi yet, man. Internet is still in between spaces. You gotta give me some time. Give me some time.
Yeah, I remember a while ago they said a hack for making sure that not only when you move you don't have a bunch of stuff you got to go through, but even if you're just trying to do like efficient spring cleaning, throw a bunch of stuff that has been around for a while in a box. Stuff is somewhere that you never really go, and if you never look for it, if it doesn't make the the fit check, it's garbage. You know what I mean? It's literally garbage. Don't even look at it. Don't even open that box, because you open that box, you're going right down Pandora's box again, and you'll never get rid of that stuff, man.
Are you a hoarder at work? Do you find yourself holding on to papers longer than you need to, or little stickies or bullshit notes?
Oh, negative. No. You?
Big hoarder. Big hoarder, man. It's like, you know why? Because like every 6 months, like there'll be a recall for something. It's like, oh, do you got the notes from ABC? It's like, it's not in the system. It's like, it's not. Let me check the old database. The box under my desk. You know what I mean? Like, go through that, shuffle. Got it. They go, oh, I thought we didn't have it. Kenny has everything. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I gotta part ways with my hoarding stuff this week. A lot of shit going in the trash.
Yeah, that's tough business, man. But you hold on to stuff for situations just like yours, right? If you don't do that, everybody's asked out. So
you know what I mean?
Need that sometimes.
Oh man. I got another work question for you. If a male employee, right? He's out there. You guys talk as often as you need to as far as work is concerned. But if you notice your male employee singing a rather feminine song, like out loud, not like not like out in the shower loud, how you might go crazy in the shower, but I'm just talking like humming louder than your normal humming tone to yourself. Like, I can hear you sing these words from my cubicle, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this wasn't a regular feminine song. It was Christina Aguilera's "Genie in a Bottle." He's like, I'm a genie. He's like, neck moving, all kinds of shit. He's into it. No headphones, no nothing. He's going straight off memory. I'm assuming it's one of those, when you turn the car off, whatever's playing is kind of in your head for the next 20 minutes. I'm looking at him, and I'm at a distance. He can't see me looking at him, but I'm looking at him. He's like doing all the lip word shit, looking right into Outlook. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at him like, nah, I'm gonna let him cook. Because if I stop his sunshine at 9:22 a.m., it's gonna be weird for the whole day. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just like, you know what? I'm gonna let this man cook. Hopefully he stops singing it after the next 15, 20 minutes. And he did. He calmly like died down. But I was nervous for a little bit. Like, you ever caught a masculine man singing a feminine song super loud?
Yeah.
What do you approach it? Do you let it ride?
Oh, that's definitely making social media. Like, you just officially became, you know what I mean, a really, really cool post for me. Like, because listen, I'm like you, I'm gonna let them cook. At this age, you might catch me singing like a Maxwell joint, you know what I mean, maybe an Alicia Keys joint. Hey, sometimes you're just in that mood. So, but if you want to be at work, like visibly, with the mannerisms and everything, you're asking to be on social media to me. Like, you want people to see you, hear you. So people are going to see you and hear you now. And thank you for the likes.
Are co-workers on your social feed off limits, or is that fair game?
Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of like things that you could put, to like not make their likeness too crazy. You know what I mean? So you can make it really like safe for, not them looking completely bad unless they're open to it. Some people don't care. They're like, go ahead, post it. I don't care.
You said at me.
Yeah.
Tag me. All right. Funny.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
Man. I let him cook. I didn't even bring it up later. I was just like, so Christina Aguilera. He's like, I was like, yeah, nigga, I heard you. You know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna talk about it no more after this.
Oh, you know what? Man. If somebody is that happy to be if a man is that happy to be singing Christina Aguilera at work openly, I'm happy for him. You know what I mean? Because not too many people show up to the workplace genuinely happy. So when you see somebody genuinely happy, you only get two feelings. You're like, you know what? Good for you. You know what I mean? Because I come here sometimes, I don't feel that way. So if you're at that level, that's good for you. But then sometimes you're like, if you don't shut your happy ass up.
Or I got a meeting in 5 minutes and I can hear you, man. We all can hear you, bro. You are inconveniencing us.
Absolutely, man.
That's funny.
So this past weekend, man, last week's live, I did mention, it is Hispanic Heritage Month. Shout out to everybody celebrating. We kicked it off with two events. Last Thursday, we did Latin dancing at our corporate headquarters. Actually, was a really good turnout, and it almost happened by accident. We had a voter registration drive at my job on September 15th, and we had flyers for the Latin dancing event on the table. When we had cleaned up everything at the end, like we were handing out the flyers to some of the people that stopped by, but we left a couple flyers behind somehow. I didn't notice it until I made my rounds towards the end of the day just to make sure that everything looked, good. So I left it there because, hey, listen, I don't need the flyers. I know when the event is. If somebody else gets it, fine. Turns out some people from other floors took them back to their floor like, yo, look at what they're doing here at corporate. We got to go. So when I tell you, there was probably about 8 of us initially, people that we knew were coming, just there, music's playing, we're all talking. And then we see like 15 people start rolling in. And we're like, oh. Now, the faces look familiar because I walk through the floors every now and then. But they're like, oh, we didn't know about all these events that you guys put on. And we didn't know that the system has this stuff happening. So an old school tactic, I had to dig into my Lee's Entertainment bag and handing out flyers and all of that. An old school tactic brought in faces that we've never seen before. We've always been trying to find better ways to communicate what's going on in the system. You're talking about over 40,000 something employees, over 8 different locations throughout the tri-state area. It's hard to let everybody know what you're doing. But this was a really cool surprise for all of us, man. Really cool.
That's what's up, man. It's always good to not only dig into your past to help your present, but when it's working towards the future, it's even better. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up, man. I have to do all hand in hands.
Yeah. So then I ended up going right back there the next day and handing out more flyers for more events that we got coming up. So hopefully they can attend, man. It was really cool. But going into Friday night, we kicked it off with our, annual karaoke event. Always a great way to bring people from all the different campuses together, have a good time. Some show off their talents. Some just come to network. Some just come to, disconnect from work, right? It's a Friday. You get to finally meet with people. It's cool.
Gotta know. What's your go-to karaoke song, my brother?
Oh, Good Life. Anybody who knows me knows that that's a song that I always usually go to. But this Friday, I actually mixed it up, man. I actually went with, my God.
Singing or rapping?
Singing.
Okay, my man.
Yeah.
The mojitos is working. Okay.
Yeah. I went with Poison, bro. I did Poison. You know what I'm saying? So it's a mixture of singing and rapping. Yeah.
Poison. You kind of got to get a little sexy for him. Did you unbutton the top one? Let the taco meat out?
Bro, my wife on here. You crazy? We'll talk after the show.
Crew neck on a Friday. No buttons, baby. No buttons.
We'll talk about that after the show. It was a cool vibe. You know what I'm saying? Probably did a quick little, little 2-step dance. That was, just to keep the vibe.
keep the
Keep
vibes
the
going.
party
You know what I
going.
mean?
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Splash.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
nah, yeah. But it was cool. Leadership came through, so it was good for like some of the new employees that joined or the employees that don't really get to connect with them all the time. So really good vibes, man. Really good vibes. One of the young ladies is actually leaving to another institution. Very sad because she is
Mm.
just one of the brightest leaders that we have within the system. So it's always tough to see people go.
I hate when a pillar finds new foundation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you
Mhm.
like if it's one of the, we made it for 6 months, it's like, listen, bro, we was taking bets. You lasted longer than we thought, man. Have fun. Good luck. You know what I mean? But when somebody
Yeah,
has been there, like before you started leave, you like, damn,
yeah,
who I'm gonna ask these questions to. Like, you know what I
yeah.
mean? I hate to see those people go, but growth is growth, man, no matter where it goes.
Yeah, man. But the events kept coming this weekend, man. Saturday, as we announced last week, man, little man turned 12 years old. So Saturday, we officially went out to American Dream. Unfortunately, their water park is under renovation. So we went to their Nickelodeon amusement park, which is actually a pretty good surprise, man. Never
Yeah.
been there before.
No.
Real open.
Oh.
You know, that you've been there before.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it's just real open. You just kind of once you got your band, you walk in and
Yeah.
do what you please. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Free spirit out there.
Yeah. So we got there early enough where there was like really no lines. So this guy, he's a
Nice.
thrill seeker. The first thing he wants to do is get on the craziest ride they got. So I'm like, you know what? I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? You want to
Mhm.
get on that ride? I'm getting on that ride with you. We start out on the shredder, Kenny.
Mhm.
We start on the shredder, and at first I really underestimated this. I'm like, we're in an amusement park. How crazy are these roller coasters really gonna be, right? Like, this is nuts.
You think
I don't know.
Nickelodeon kid theme, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's me getting up there in age or me just really underestimating this or the gin and tonics from the night before kicking in. But once this ride starts going, I'm just like, oh, this is different. So I'm looking at his face. He's looking at me. I'm like, I got no security for you. Like this, we both
I'm
in
scared
this.
too, but I can't tell you.
You know what I mean? So I'm just there like, oh shit. You know what I mean?
That's
But
funny.
it was hilarious. It was great to do that with him, be there with him. Of course, all the cousins came, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Shout out to everybody that came through. And there's one ride that I have to talk about, brother. There's one ride I have to talk about, and I believe we have video footage on it.
Oh, let me know you're ready.
So let me just tell y'all something. There's very few rides that can shake me up. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? But this ride, I got on it thinking it was really just one of those rides that, they kind of just take you from one side to the other. You know what I mean? Like, you remember that old pirate ship ride in Coney Island?
Yeah.
Where just,
Yeah.
yeah. So
I must have.
yeah, so here you can see, man. It's just at first everything looks real chill, right?
Yeah.
Real chill. You don't think nothing is going to be bad about this ride, right? So we can actually, I don't know if we can fast forward on here or if it just has to play.
Now we got some options. Hold on.
Yeah, if we go to like about the 44-minute mark, you'll see this thing start to really like move. Or 44 second. I'm talking about 44-minute. Yeah, there we go. So now you see
Okay.
this is light work.
Seems casual. Seems low key. Not crazy. Not, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this is light work. This is about the part, Kenny, where I start to see that this shit is about to escalate, right? Like we starting to dangle over the edges.
He said, "Yo, the people are under us."
Fences, right? You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, at this point, this is where the gin and tonics are starting to say, "Who the fuck do you think you are?"
Oh, you get some height on there.
Starting to
Okay.
get some hype, bro. Starting to get some hype. Bro. Now, yeah. Now, I'm going to show you. There's a part.
You didn't scope out the ride before you got on, did you?
No. I'll tell you. This right here. You see that shit? You see that?
I'd have threw it for everybody. Kids, babies, whoever. Catching this gin and tonic yesterday.
Yo,
no.
The first thing I'm thinking about here is my phone. My phone. I'm like,
shit.
What is going? That shit's in my pocket. I'm like, yo,
shit.
What if that shit falls out? You know what I mean? I'm thinking about I'm thinking about how's my life insurance policy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So did I make
There
this
was
last
one
month
part,
payment? Like,
yo, there was one part when you see it first start to make that hold at the top that you heard somebody just scream like, "No, this is bullshit."
Wait, that wasn't you screaming, right?
Nah, it wasn't me. It wasn't
it's okay.
me.
If it was, it would have been I.
I sure as hell was like, "What the fuck?" Like, I definitely didn't let out one of those.
That's
my
funny.
God, bro.
Oh yeah, man. These kids rides, man. You can't underestimate the beast, man. They will bring the bitch out of you when shit goes left. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to be tough for the kids and shit, but the person inside you is crying inside, yelling for help. Yeah, man. Those are good rides.
40 years, man.
Shouts to Darius.
Yeah, 40 years in Brooklyn, bro. And I was up there like, this is how it ends. This is how it is, man. 40 years through the concrete jungle of Brooklyn. It ends in the Nickelodeon amusement park in Jersey. That's how I thought it was going to go out, man.
Oh, man. Tragedy tonight in East Rutherford. It's like, oh, no. Oh, man. Shouts to Darius, man. Big birthday vibes, man. Sorry I couldn't make it, unfortunately, bullshit work shit. But I was able to send a representative. I sent the cool people in the family, so I figured it was okay.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They definitely held it down.
That's what's up. Appreciate them.
For sure.
Speaking of birthday shout outs, I'll be remiss not to say not one of the best, like I've had many. My best personal mother-in-law, Mrs. P, man, happy birthday to you. Big birthday shout out. She's awesome. But celebrate another year of life. Shouts to her, champagne, cake, all that good shit. She deserves it as always. But,
no doubt.
Yeah, man. September's packed, man. We got somebody else coming up too, man. I don't know if she's ready for it or she want to wait. Oh, I mean, make sure the age don't catch up to her. But you know what I'm saying? We appreciate her too, as always.
Yes. Wifey's birthday's coming up, man. Listen, my ride or die. You know, I mean, I owe a lot to her. Huge support system. Man, listen, another celebration. And my bank account is against the ropes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Against the ropes. Looking like Anthony Joshua out here real quick.
Yeah, man. What was that? I forgot the lady's name at the UFC the other week. The Spheres fight when her gash on the biggest screen in the world. Screen. That's how the count feel this week, right?
That's accurate. Super accurate, man. I don't even want to look at it. I don't even want to look at it. Like, unless it's a fraud alert, I'm not looking at it. It doesn't make sense.
Nope. Not at all. Not at all.
Man. So before we continue into the question section, man, just want to shout out everybody tuning in on YouTube, Facebook Live, X, Twitch, and IG, man. Shout out to Tanya, always in the building, supporting Shay Sweet Things. Heather in the building. Shout out to you. And we see you, Lynn. Appreciate you, man. Hope everything is good. My brother.
Shoot. Talk about it.
So before you became Mr. Nelson, right? You know what I mean? And before you found your soulmate, say you went out on a date with a female and y'all are out catching a cool vibe, you know what I'm saying? Y'all end up, at a bar and she orders a drink and you see her proceed to put a roofie protector over her cup. How do you feel at this moment?
Like just throwing a napkin over the drink. She went to the bathroom or something, or?
No, bro. There's literally a roofie protector joint where it just has room for the straw at the top of the glass.
Oh, okay. I would have to ask about your past experience to make you feel like this is warranted right now. Like have you been led astray? That has a man take you to this very bar, and you woken up somewhere that you don't remember? Like I would need more detail as to. I mean, you carry that in your purse, like you just. Oh, is it? I'm like, am I giving up a roofie vibe? Like I got so many questions. So many questions.
Yeah,
so many questions.
I agree.
I think I would interrogate immediately.
Yeah. Hey, listen. I think if one thing, I think if I was not the best conversation starter, this would be awesome for me. Because to your point, now I have a whole angle. I can be like, same thing you said, right? Like, so you want to talk about that? Or we just going to go about this like you ain't just slide that over your glass real quick?
Yeah. Like if she slid that over her cup, I might slide her the bill the other day. Like, yeah, it's like, like, what's this about? What's that about? If you want to talk, I can talk too. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, I would assume she's been through had a terrible night experience. I assume you only get to that moment after a terrible night, unfortunately, where it didn't work in your favor.
I'd probably ask her if she has an extra one because I just want us both to feel protected too. I don't want to walk away from my drink and then, I'm here thinking, oh, okay, she feels protected. We're good. I walk away. She roofies me. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm somewhere I don't need to be. You know what I mean? Forgive me, bro. I've been watching Mind Hunters on Netflix with my wife. Bro, I don't trust the mother no more. You know what I mean?
You don't want to be a victim either. You don't want to be a victim.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm somebody's son too. I just want to feel protected. I probably got other questions too, man. Like, does she have it in different colors? You know what I mean? Does she, like different designs? Maybe this is a business that she can get into. This was my first time hearing about it. So if you're in the chat, whether on any of these platforms, talk to us. Do you have a roofie protector for your cups? This is different.
That's different. I'm surprised bars don't sell it. As far as, hey, would you like a cover for your drink? You know what I mean? Just for personal, just as a bar. You know what I mean? Get an extra dollar on your tip. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you got it in your purse though, like I might look at you with Jezebel eyes. It's like I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Look like you've been down to the block a couple times, and I'm not a frequent flyer, so I'm gonna just ask for the check now. Yeah.
Yo, listen, we about to throw the FCP logo on these joints.
Oh yeah,
cashing in, bro.
Protect your cups.
Protect your cups. That's it, man. That's
be on the site tonight. Like, oh man,
you know it,
that's
man.
Funny. That's funny.
Yeah, man. If you're listening right now, weigh in. Lynn said, "The world is nuts. Too many movies watched, so she would do it just because." Shay Sweet Thing is checking Amazon right now. So is Heather. Yeah, man. Let us know if this is a thing. If you are a business owner, to Kenny's point, are you slinging these at the front door when women walk in and say, "Protect yourself, girl"? These dudes, they crazy.
Yeah, like you're kicking down the building at anti-norm life. We were talking about roofie cup covers at the bar. If he was on a date and your partner just threw it on there with no heads up. Yeah, I'd be offended, highly offended.
Yeah. Tap in with us, because we want to know if if before you was with your queen, right? When you was out there just doing your thing, you on a date, and you thinking it's a cool vibe. She he high and with you, and she put that roofie cover right over her glass. Like, excuse me, like I'm Azel's son. I'm Maria's son. How dare you?
Like, the nerve. Jesse, like the nerve. Like, you know what I mean? Oh man. But like speaking of, covering your drink if a female's feeling like not like a victim, but trying to avoid being one, I guess you may, as a woman's standpoint, men may always be the aggressor, so to speak, in this conversation where the man is usually the one giving said roofie or slipping said roofie. As far as relationships go, men might also be the aggressor when it comes to the bedroom, where we may be the one that initiate the situation going to, let's say, third base, right? How long do you think you can hold yourself from going to second or third base before the partner brings up, hey, we need to go to second and third base? Would it be at a standstill? How long do you think it would last if you said, nah, I ain't going to second base. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna see if you go to second base this time. How many days you think that would happen before the other goes to second base? Because we always hit the light guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how long would it take if the roles are reversed, you think?
For a score, many years ago. I was told I was a little too patient, a little too conservative in my approach. And I say that to say, I think most of the time they made the first move to second base. I was probably too respectful. You know what I mean? Because I always had this fear of just ending up in cuffs. Like, you know what I mean? Being a little too aggressive. I didn't want to be that guy. So, yeah.
never want to get reverse diddied out here. So you got to be respectful. You got to make sure everybody's on even keel, same page. Look me in my eyes, type shit. Like
Yeah,
say it again just to make sure. Say it into my phone, please. Thanks. I'm recording this. Okay.
yeah,
All
man.
right. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. No slippery situations.
All right.
Absolutely.
Now, hey, that was a past life. You know what I'm saying? That was pre-life, pre-now life.
Hmm. Hmm.
If you used to play that game currently, what do you think the holdout day would be? 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, 6 weeks?
You know the sad thing in today's climate, I'd probably still be super respectful, but you don't even have to really wait to do anything. Like they
Mm.
out the gate, people are meeting just to get busy. You know what I'm saying? Get busy.
That
That shows you how
that
old I
yeah. Do
am.
the two. Do the
You know what I'm saying?
two.
People are meeting just to get it in now. So I don't think I'd have to wait much and just kind of be like, my name is Buck. And you know, like I don't know. Like that's what it looks like.
I had a whole bar ready for Buck, but whatever. You know what I'm here for. Like, you know what I mean? But okay, all right. You gotta be
Yeah.
gotta stay respectful. I was just curious.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Because I'm not playing that game personally in my personal life, but it has been a day or two where just like, oh, just life shit, busy shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like if I don't initiate, when will they initiate? So now I'm curious. Now I'm playing the game. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm like, if I don't bring it up, when
Brother,
will you
you
bring it
dropping
up?
the gems tonight. Go ahead, man. Keep
Listen,
cooking.
listen, man. Listen, man.
Listen,
Hey,
man.
man. As soon as it clicked in my head, the text came through me and said, "Hey, man, what's going on?" And I was like, "You know what? You're right. I'm bugging. You're absolutely right. I was doing stupid shit. You know what I mean? I was like, ha ha. Like, I forgot you the prize. I'm just out here. You know what I mean? I just know how to undo these bows real nice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but
Yeah, man.
yeah, man.
That's it.
I had to drop the old drawers, man. But you know how it go, man. It is what it is. You know how it go, man.
Drop the draw.
You know what I mean? I had to put my sexy on. You know what it is.
Yeah, yeah. So, hey, man, I love this topic, man. We might have to throw the whole docket out. I love where we at right now. All right,
We outside. We outside on the Tuesday.
And shout out to Lynn. Lynn said, "I think you can feel the energy most of the time when the time is right." Absolutely. I think, and I feel for those who can't feel the energy. Like I've been in a situation where I've seen like one person clearly sending the signs, and I'm looking at the other one like, "Yeah, my man about to have some fun." He's like, "What you talking about?" I'm like,
"This nigga don't get it. He can't take a hit,
bro." Like you missing all the signals. You know what I mean? Like get a new helmet, baby. Like you missing all the signals right now. Like what's going on? Like she clearly is into you. You need to go for that. It's like, oh no, we friends. Like, oh man, what's wrong with the youth these days?
And that right there is gonna keep you in the friend zone, my brother. You know what I'm saying? But you know what is funny? Similar to what you was just saying before, you was being respectful. You was not that you was being timid, but it's like, hey man, niggas catch cases, so let's you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So it's like you don't want to be a statistic neither. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I was flirting, but I ain't mean all that. It's like, you know what? You're right. You didn't. I should have asked 7 times. I should have asked 7 times. The first six was a little shaky. I should have asked the 7th time. That was my fault. Can't never be too sure, man.
Yeah, I remember one time, like a good friend of mine. You ever been around one of those people that you've never seen them flirt? So you just kind of ask them, "Do you know how to flirt?" You know, so like you've always seen them.
This ain't you, bro.
Yeah, like you've seen them single forever. It's like, do you know how to talk to the opposite sex? Like, is that a thing? And you know, it's always interesting to me. You know what I mean? Because you let my wife tell the story. You know, and everything I say sometimes is smooth. And I, you know what I'm saying? I can't help that. I'm a lead. But I digress from the point. You know what I mean?
Don't mind me.
Well, I digress from the point. But it's always interesting when I've never seen somebody in not intimate, but in a relationship, just to see how they are in that light. Like when when's the last time you do it? A year of the rat? Like I don't know, man.
Right. What are you doing? Like, I got another side question. Would you ever go out with your wife, your partner, of course, and while you both out, full, on board, on page, to see if either one of you still got it by yourself, just to walk off and see if I could get this person's number? Like, would y'all ever play that game?
No. Hell no.
Too close to the fire?
Hell no. We play it.
So baby, I want to see if I still got it. I'll be right back. All right. Nigga never came back. So what the fuck? It's like, what happened? babe, the shit worked. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, but the shit worked. Like I still got it. I can't. We can't go out no more.
Yeah,
Oh
no, you know
shit.
why? Because I mean, it's not even a fair game. It's not a fair
Nah.
game. You know
True.
what I'm saying? Because she walks outside just going to get milk, and she probably gets hit on by like 3, 4 guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
You know how
can't.
much
Yeah.
work I'm gonna have to put in. You know what I mean? Because from what I hear, females still really want to be approached. They want to be approached. They want to, you know what I'm saying? They want to know what you're about. So I haven't done that shit in years. You know what I mean?
I don't know how it works. To be honest with you. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm in healthcare. You got insurance? Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, no, girl. You know what I mean? Like, but her, she just smiles and says, "Can you pass me that?" And forget about it. Homeboy's smitten. Like, I ain't playing that game.
You need to ride home tonight. It's like, yo, fam. Ask for a straw, please. Oh, Len had a question. She says, "Do men get turned off when the woman makes the first move?"
You want to take that one first?
I have no experience. I don't know how to respond. Do men get turned off when the woman makes the first move? You know what? Go ahead. I was gonna say I might be very similar to what you just said right there. I might be the guy that don't know or don't know when it's happening. You know, I'm so in the friend. I'm in the friend zone by choice. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not looking to get out of this friend zone. So I assume this is all that what it is. So if that ever was to happen, I'll be like, haha. Like I would just act like it's a regular funnier than normal comment. I wouldn't know how to react.
I would say no, unless they've had a bad experience, right? I don't think, and I'll just speak for myself, right? I've never, before I was, in my marriage, I was never like, what the hell are you talking to me for? You know what I mean? But I would always be curious as to, what's the alternative, because at that time, like you had girls that were lining dudes up. So you never really knew, like, if she was really interested in you, she was trying to get you robbed. Like, it was a different mentality for me at that time. So there had to be like somebody to kind of co-sign you a bit for me to really think that it was something else. So I wouldn't say turned off, but very, very cautious if a woman was hitting on me. Definitely.
Right? It's weird. Like I guess it would be weird if their roles were reversed in that sense, because it's rarer than other circumstances.
Yeah, definitely. But it's amazing how bold.
Would it be a turn off though? Would it be a turn off? Like you'd be like, oh, you're too aggressive.
No.
I'm out of here. Okay.
Nah, just grab the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like let's not play games. You know what I mean? We don't need to play games, all that kissing, all that. Right to the business. It's all good.
All right, time out. If a stranger, attractive, of course, female, of course, come up to you, hey, I noticed you ordered this drink that I happen to order, and go straight and grabs the package. Mid first intro, like they don't even know a name there. Grabs the package. This is all on board for you. You be rolling.
If I'm 2 Hennessy's in, man, it's all right.
At this point, she's reading my mind. At this point, she's reading my mind. Oh shit.
Oh man, these are jokes, people. These are jokes.
Anti-Norm Life, he agreed with us with saying playing that game to see if you still got it is just not a game to be played. It's a dangerous block you don't want to turn up. It sounds like.
Nope, not at all, man. Not even in broad daylight. All right, man. We'll stay tuned to the comments in case anybody. Oh, wait. Here comes Lynn on time. First date and then the drop off at the end of the night, and the woman kisses you.
Wait, who's dropping who off? My passenger.
Word. Does she have a hand on my lap?
Yeah, word. Am I let her know? Oh, right here on the corner. That's where I'm at. It all depends. It all depends on the situation. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's interesting. It's always interesting to do the reverse of the norms and gender roles to see how people would react. If we pull over and I'm like, and it's funny when you're in the passenger seat, right? That's never happened to me, like for the first date. Like, could you imagine, like, it's like you need a ride home, and it's like, nah, I'm gonna get on the bus. Like, no, I'll get you a ride home. It's like,
nah, I'm in the cab. I'm gonna do your thumb move. I'll find my way home.
You know what I'm saying? And then you get in the car, she got her hand on your lap, asking you if you had a good time. You start looking around.
Yeah. Like, am I a catch? What's that? He said, am I the prize? Am I the prize tonight?
I'm a passenger prince today.
Oh man. That's funny.
Lord. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I think you'd probably be the first person I call to be like, yo, bro, I think I got passenger prince tonight.
Oh shit. He said, did you drop the drawers? He's like, boy. He said, I can't get the key in the hole fast enough. Like, yo, oh shit. That's funny. That is funny.
Yeah. All right.
She's thing said, does it matter? It said, if the man is dropping the woman off at the house and she's making the first move on you. A lot of good comments, man. A lot of good comments out there today. That's funny.
Yeah, y'all engaged today. I love it. But there's one person who's been a little too engaged in some news and allegations that he probably shouldn't be, man. We're talking about Meek Mill. You know, for anybody who's paying attention to media right now, you know, Diddy's going through it with a lot of allegations around sex trafficking and just a lot of stuff in the news, man. But Meek Mill is being tied to this, you know, just from his dealings with Diddy in the past. And he sent out a tweet talking about he's got $100K for an investigator to find out how he's connected to these allegations. Kenny, what do you think Meek should be doing at this moment?
He need to go keep chasing his fucking dream, man. This ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if you are a dream chaser, my man, get back in the booth and go chase that fucking dream, my man. Like, I don't know how he keeps getting his phone back from these social media accounts, but he needs to stop having access to his own tweets. Because you can tell when it's really him. Be like, every time he read a tweet from him, I'm like, this nigga still got his phone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every time I see this shit, and I don't get it. But I'm not sure why he's curious to know why his name is in whatever allegations when there's documents of you in the pool and you and Puff calling each other daddy and chill and brother love and all that shit. Yeah, it don't look good. And if I'm not mistaken, that might have been the same outfit from the French fries on your lap situation. So I don't know where you at when this all goes down, bro. It looks very skeptical. I'm pretty sure nothing happened. Shit, I pray to God nothing happened. Dreams and Nightmares was a classic. But all that aside, man, just shut the fuck up. Let the prosecution do what the prosecution do to the person that's on trial. This got nothing until you get a subpoena. God, and I pray to God he don't get a subpoena because I would hate to have to say the truth on the stand. Yeah. Oh God, damn it! Talk about damage control. You know what I'm saying? But he just gotta learn to shut the fuck up. It's got nothing to do with him, man. Nothing.
I agree, man. The best times of Meek's life has been when he has not been heavy on social media.
Yes.
That should tell him everything he needs to know. Follow the trend, bro. Follow the trend. When you don't tweet, things go smooth in your life. Nobody has no idea what you're involved with. They don't have no idea what you think about. Go back to that. Just go back.
Facts.
Yeah, man. Facts. Absolutely. All right. So I got another question for you. And for everybody tuning in, man, you know what I'm saying? And I see everybody's agreeing, especially Lynn. Shut the hell up. Anti-Norm loved your joke. Dreams and Nightmares was a classic. Yeah, man. We already had to give up R. Kelly's. I don't want to give up another album, man. I really don't.
Define give up. Define give up. I know, no.
We're not gonna go down that road tonight.
Because I still know Chocolate Factory by heart, but we're not here for that today. Nope, he's a dirtbag. Let's keep it going.
That's it. All right. So I got another question for everybody, man. Directed for you, Kenny. Wifey calls you up, man. She's like, Kenny, are you hungry? You know what I'm saying? You're like, yeah. You know, of course, I could eat. She says, all right, I'll bring you something to eat. She hangs up. What's your first thought?
No inquiry, no follow-up? What? Oh my God. You know what? Knowing my wife, if she didn't ask if I was hungry, but didn't ask what food I wanted, I got a feeling she's coming home with no bags. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna have me eat some shit that is not on the menu at no other restaurant in a 4-mile radius. I mean, like, this is not the food I was talking about, but now that we're here, that was cool, but I'm still hungry. Like, you know, I mean, like, I would take it as a weird joke. It's a weird joke if there's no inquiry.
Yeah, let us know in the chat, man. If that happened to either with a close friend of yours or your partner, they just hang up the phone. Like, all right, I'll bring you something, and that's it. They didn't tell you where you were, where they were, ask you what you want, just hang up with you.
You don't even know what mood I'm in. Like, that's crazy. Like, has this ever happened? Has this happened to you?
No, but I got
Okay.
sent something interesting from the wife, so that's why I wanted to bring it to everybody here. So now your wife shows up, right? So now you're curious, right? You just hung up the phone. I want you want to know what she got, right? She proceeds. You see a bag, but there's no distinct, emblem on it where it's from or anything. All of a sudden, she proceeds to take out materials to make a meal.
You gotta cook. Oh. It's that's similar to like, yo, that's the 2:05 a.m. Coco. Yo, you up? Yeah, come through. Come through. You on your what?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't want to. We're here now. Gotta cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now here's the kicker. You gotta cook.
Oh, not only you're not helping me, you're giving me chores.
Yep. She brings out all the materials. She's like, "Yep, you said you was hungry. Here you go. I got all this stuff for you to make. Let's see."
Listen, no disrespect. I'm packing all of this back up. It's going right in the freezer. I'm going around the corner to Cam Man where they know how to cheat a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You out here disrespecting me this time of night, man. Nah. We're gonna cook that tomorrow or some other day. When I'm ready for it to happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it. I ain't doing it. Nope. Nah.
So here's the thing now, right? There's more to this. She says, but we need to start eating healthy and we can't keep getting fast food. So this is her way of making sure that y'all eat healthy by having you cook this healthy food. Are you still packing it up?
Hey, shouts to Orlando. Diet starts Monday. I hear you, baby. We here. we're gonna table this meal for another time and date, but come next Monday, we can get this going for real. Get a weekend in, get some real dedication, some real meal prep and planning in. Go get some new Tupperware. Make it official. Throw out all the old Tupperware and shit, all the go to work stuff. Yeah, we'll make this a plan come next week. But right now, on the spot, no heads up. You can't surprise the health on me. I'm not down with that. I was expecting some French fries. I'm sorry, you fucked me up.
All right, we got some stuff in the chat. Anti-Norm said, "I'm talking shit and cooking."
He right. That's probably what I be doing too. But he right. You know, I know you're potting right now, but I'm definitely seasoning shit like, oh, this is some bullshit. That is a fact.
Now you got mad trauma every time she call you and say, you hungry?
Every time it's like, nah, I had a big lunch, man. Don't even worry about it. That's a fact.
Indeed, shit.
Oh man.
So before we go to the next one, man, just checking back in with our people that's still hanging with us. Tanya's still here, Lynn's still here. We got Heather in the building, Shay Sweet Things, Anti-Norm. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody that's over here on YouTube. I see y'all as well. So some quick information for my people who be traveling out the country. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get them stamps on them passports. Soon, Americans will be able to renew their passports online as State Department launches a new digital service. If anybody can quickly fact check me, I don't know if this is effective. It says now, you know what I mean? But I always like fact checking to see if it's like, yo, if I go online right now, I could renew it right now online. I ain't got to send a cashier's check. You know what I mean? None of that, all that crap. So, you know, I just definitely
that is super helpful as far as the time crunch is concerned, because you usually have to go through the whole process. So, you know, getting money orders and doing all of this and mailing it here. Hopefully I get back to you before the flight comes. It does help to make this, you know, an online service. But I am now curious to know, there's still protocols and checks and balances that has to take place to some extent for those who aren't just renewing a passport. I guess if it's outside of renew, you got to do the old-fashioned one, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. I didn't see anything
Okay.
different.
Okay, okay. All right, if it's Renew, I appreciate that. Don't put me through all that bullshit. If I got the same face, I don't want to update a photo. I like the young version of me. You know what I'm saying? Let me stay how it is. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. But yeah, man. I gotta check my timeline. I know it's every 10 years. I think about 3 years left. Due monsoon.
Yeah, I don't know if Lynn trying to throw a shot at you or me. She said, "When
Oh,
you go
shit.
out the country."
When did you go out the country? What was that? What was that trip to Costa Rica? It was a while ago. I'm sorry. It's been a while. But I definitely needed my passport for that shit. I got a cool stamp in the back. You know what I mean? But I do need more stamps though. So I will try to do that in the next 18 to 24 months. You know what I mean? Get my life together and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's on the list. I need a cruise in my life. Oh shit!
Oh, she
Read the
said,
comment.
read the comment before. Don't bring no bitches back with you. Will be like Diddy.
Damn, I don't even know what that means.
Me neither.
Diddy, I can't fathom no Diddy associations with my name no more. Like I can't take that. I can't none of that. None of that. I can't do it no more. Diddy
Yeah,
fucked
man.
fucked it up for everybody.
Yep. And I mean, since we were talking about like interesting situations with dating, interesting research has come out about dating in New York.
Okay.
And this is courtesy of the Fetish Finder researchers. This is a sexual fixation site who did some research and said that New York has the highest population of single individuals and is the worst city for dating.
Before we even get into this, I gotta ask you, how'd you end up on that site, my brother?
I didn't, and I so see. This is now I sound like Biden, right?
I'm just asking.
This popped up on my feed.
People want to know. People want to know.
This popped up on my feed. You know what I mean? And it was like, oh wow, you know what I mean? So then,
Oh man, this is spicy. I bet it was, my boy. I bet it was. Nigga said, add subscription name right here. $1.99 a month. Yeah, I got that. Sign me up, Scotty. Oh man, but New York is the worst city to date. I could hear that, I could feel that maybe. Just due to expectations, perhaps. And honestly, it might be hard just to find a place to go. There's so many awesome places to eat out here in the city. So many attractions and things you could do, whether it be a Broadway play, whether it be a dope ice cream spot. And if you're on Devour Power at all, there's always some new shit you can go find and eat that is wild and interesting for no reason. Me and the wife send shit back. Yo, we gotta go here. Yo, we gotta go here. Yo, we gotta go here. About 90 spots deep. I think we've been to like 2 of them. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, for new people meeting, like trying to do new things, it could be tough, man. It could be super tough.
Yeah. All right. So keeping it New York City, man, and we kind of went into the administration in the city being under severe scrutiny due to an FBI investigation. And it looks like another administrator is going to fall victim to this. New York City Public School Chancellor David Banks is expected to step down soon. He's led the country's largest school system for nearly 3 years, and it says he intends to step down from his position before the end of the year. He would join a handful of top city officials to leave their posts in recent weeks. Earlier this month, and I think Kenny talked about this last week or the week before, NYPD Commissioner Edward Caban and Chief Legal Counsel Lisa Zornberg announced their resignations. And then on Monday, Commissioner of New York City's Department of Health and Mental Hygiene, Ashwin Vasan, announced his resignation. Kenny, man, how you feeling about this, brother?
Listen, a lot of people connected with Nino Brown, aka Mr. Adams, man. A lot of them are making these early departures early. They're like, yo, man, I might have had a text or two that might look funny in a weird light. Let me just get ahead of this. Get out of here. Like, I don't think he was doing anything crazy. He's in charge of public schools. Not that there's no corruption there. But hey, funds do got to get allocated somewhere. If funds are missing from someplace, somebody has to answer to that, and his name's gonna be at the top of that list. So
Yeah.
him putting in the resignation paperwork a little earlier for the end of the year. Hey, maybe his retirement years are up and it's time and he can do it. But it's terrible timing as far as
Hmm.
the city, the whole city scandal situation with Mayor
Mm-hmm.
Adam slash AKA Nino. Um, I don't know. I assume all will come to the light, like Cat Williams said back in January, February. It's been a real year. A lot of shit's been coming up that I didn't want to hear about.
Yeah.
This is more shit. I don't shit. My kids are in public school. I didn't want to hear about none of this shit. But
Yeah, it's
yeah,
crazy
I don't
because
know.
he was
I don't
just
know.
at the Hope in Harlem conference I was at 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Really good speaker, really looked like he was, there dedicated to the work. And, they actually took some, what is it, some words from him on Pix 11 News where he said, he's always lived his life with integrity every day, and this is not going to take away from the work that he's done. Supposedly, he's fully cooperating with everything. The FBI actually raided the Harlem home of Banks, which he shares with First Deputy Mayor Sheena Wright, and seized their cell phones from the property. So, who knows what's gonna come out of this, man? Oh shit! Anti-norm said Diddy party participants. Ooh,
Yo. Yeah, between the mayor and Diddy, New York is in shambles right now. If you wasn't in bed with this dude, you was definitely in bed with that dude. In the past 20 years, yeah, man, a lot of hands were shaked, a lot of pictures were taken. I mean, a lot of parties had doors that closed behind you. You know what I'm saying?
oof.
So, man, oh man,
Mm-mm-mm.
that
Man.
that Diddy tree is gonna be a far fall from the trunk from the stump. Um,
Hmm.
all right,
Absolutely.
we'll get to that. We'll get to that though.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And then really just kind of ended it off, bringing it back over to Brooklyn. I believe a couple months ago, we brought to the show that SUNY Downstate was up for closure by Kathy Hochul, stating that the institution pretty much was just in a bad financial state. And then we also updated you that there were recommendations from the committee advisory board to extend the opening of SUNY Downstate. Now, just to give some history on this, why is this important? Well, SUNY Downstate serves a very underrepresented community in East Flatbush, and the only other healthcare institution that really exists in that area is Kings County. Now, if anybody knows anything about Kings County, it's mostly known for its trauma. Like they
Mhm.
are very good at handling trauma incidents. And I know I'm going to have some physician colleagues who disagree with me about how good Kings County is, but you can ask East Flatbush residents how they feel about walking into their emergency rooms. It's really tough to go through there. So SUNY Downstate has served as that urgent care right across the street that can treat you real quick. If you got asthma, you probably fell, bumped your elbow. You know what I mean? It's just been a real good service to the community. So it looks like lawmakers are pressuring the state to convene SUNY Downstate Advisory Board as the deadline nears. They actually just extended this, right? So the clock's ticking for a state-appointed advisory board to develop a plan that could determine the future of SUNY Downstate, the city's only state-run hospital. So this is really important when we look at the type of insurances that they take, the service that they provide for people. Do we want that entire population now to just shift over to Kings County? What's the plan? Are they going to open another more profitable urgent care in that area? That's probably an extension of Kings County. Who knows? So more to come on that. But for my East Flatbush heads, just really pay attention to this. Because if you frequent that downstate service, just like a lot of people, I know I go there. This is important.
What's up, man? SUNY Downstate, yeah, whew, yeah, deadline's approaching, like you said, bro. Deadline is
Mhm.
approaching. I do want to give a quick shout out though, over to my on the politics side of things. I know we don't speak politics often, but this one lady did catch my feed last a few days ago. Miss Representative and Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett. She's a Democrat who represents Texas, but she also serves on the House Oversight Committee. But there was I guess a town hall kind of setup slash meeting where they were discussing the Biden Harris policies, and she was going in on the Project 2025 and how it relates to Trump, and she was serving people who was on the other side, on the opposing side. of no, he's not. He's not involved. What he said was true, and she's just pouring receipt out after receipt out after receipt out. And then she's doing it with the head swipe. I'm like, oh, she got sass. I love this shit. But quick
Yeah.
shout out to her. Keep doing what you're doing. The people need to know the truth in any way, shape, form, or fashion they could get it, and she's out there to deliver it. So I just want to give a quick shout out to her. She's doing the damn thing.
Yeah, man. Jasmine Crockett is the ultimate fact check queen.
Mm-hmm.
She will check you very quickly, like you said, with receipts, with history, with clear words. And I dare you to try and say anything disrespectful to that woman. She's checked people on the floor in
Mm-hmm.
front of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I'm glad you brought that to the show, bro.
She'll check. I think she'll check you on the street corner too. But I'm happy she keeps it. She keeps it professional.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh man! Over in the entertainment though, a lot of weird things have been happening this week. For those fan of hip hop, of course, the Young Dolph murder trial is underway at the moment. And long story short, everybody involved is snitching, and they're mainly snitching because everybody else involved has been clipped or has expired some way or fashion, and they have gone to police at this point for protection of themselves. And yeah, we fucked up. We know we fucked up against something that was so crazy, but we need y'all help. But in order for y'all to need help from them, they gotta give them something. So everybody seems to be snitching on one another. It seems Joe Gotti's brother might have been tied to the hit as far as money was concerned. The killers had a fee in place. The fee didn't show up. There's nasty work out there. But those that were involved, if they're not already expired, will be going to jail pretty soon. But yeah, that trial's underway, and not that it's not looking good, but I think it's looking where it's supposed to be looking for those involved. You know what I'm saying? So they'll meet they'll get the proper judgment when that day comes. But that's coming and going.
Yeah, man.
So other local news back to Brooklyn. The Diddy update. He is currently on suicide watch for those in the know, those not in the know. He's refusing to eat over at Brooklyn MCU, and yeah, I would be refusing to eat too if every meal I've asked for or wanted over the last 25 or 30 years was something that the chef prepared for me that I told him to make. You know what I'm saying? Them showing up to his door with whatever they may feed everyone else may be below his standard, but he may just be in a place where he is just not familiar with. And him being on suicide watch and the room next to Epstein was,
Bro.
bruh. I'm just waiting.
Bro,
I'm just waiting for the news feed. Cameras are down. Yeah, cameras are down.
Bro, the denying of the bail is what made me nervous. Like, where did he going? Like, his family's here, his kids. Like, the minute they denied the bail, I believe twice, I got nervous, and I could be overthinking it. People think I am, but I am nervous here, bro. I'm nervous.
I think it's the witness tampering on past situations, man. They can't let you out because you are a risk. You are not only a risk to others involved with the case, but you are a risk to a lot of other people as well that aren't involved with this case. So we can't let you just be all free willy nilly. And honestly, I don't know Sean Combs. Just partied to his music, unfortunately, for fucking decades. But if he was facing the time that he is facing, and they did give him that bail, I wouldn't be surprised if he fled. If he had a private jet, cut off the ankle monitor, and just disappeared. Yo, come and get me from Bali, bro. I'm sorry. I got the. If I had the money disappear, and I know I did some fuck shit, come and get me. Then we can have this conversation later. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that they didn't even give him that right or that opportunity to fake leave, it just shows how much they got against you, bro. And it's a sad story for him.
Yeah, man. I think if this was really that bad, and this is purely speculation, he'd have fled a long time ago. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I totally get what you're saying. I just, like, I'm nervous. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. If that's it, then good. You know what I mean? If that's all it is, then all right, fine. I mean, it sucks. It had to be him, but I don't know.
As far as nervous, why are you nervous? Like, are you nervous as a black man in a great area that is not going to working in his favor, or for other reasons?
I just feel like denying the bail, honestly, with the allegations, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Is he a flight risk? Take his passport. You know what I mean? Like there's things you could try to do to keep him here, and
Mhm.
while you put whatever case you got together. So maybe I'm missing something in the reports for why this bail is being denied, but it just seems like it's a bit much at the moment.
Yeah, but yeah, man. A lot of lawyer news feeds and everybody else, they all saying, listen, the amount of evidence that they got to get you as far as the tapes and don't get me wrong, Cassie's report by itself was one thing, but Cassie's report with the video that dropped like a month or two after the fact that was side by side with the report and detail for detail makes
Mhm.
everything in her report now credible. You know what I'm saying? So if that came and went, you paid that money off, hoping that that would go away to some capacity. It is what it is. But yeah, like I say, he's Hugh Hefner with a hip hop pass, and he fucked up.
Mm.
He fucked up big. But even if we see when when the boss or the manager is doing fuck shit, you as an employee or someone that needs that paycheck from them to keep your own sustainability going, like, do you ever? When do you chime in? Like, yo, fam, I think we should stop. Like, does that
Mm.
ever? Like no one said that ever to him. Like ever, 20 years. Like Jada couldn't have been the only person to say kick his back in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it had to be somebody else, right?
They probably did, and it didn't work out right. Either they end up getting kicked out the circle, or they just probably exited quietly with with an NDA and said, you know what I mean? Like I won't say nothing, but I don't want to be a part of this no more because it's gonna come crumbling down at some point.
True.
It's tough business.
Lynn said Playboy Mansion did the same thing. What did he do? What's the difference? Nobody came after Hugh. I don't know because he's an old white man, but nobody came after Hugh. Like, to my knowledge, it could have been.
No,
Never,
hey,
hey,
yeah, I don't know neither.
we had some closed door lawsuits that never made it to the forefront.
Hmm.
Okay, but yeah, nobody came to Hugh in this light or to this capacity. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
we'll
man.
see. We shall
Yeah,
see.
tough business, tough business. But I think the message online that I do love is do not let this distract you from what's important. Make sure you're paying attention to what is happening in the political climate. Make sure you're paying attention to what's happening in the financial climate. The next 6 months to a year are going to be very telling, especially after we figure out who's going to lead our next administration. So while we have this conversation here, just remember this should not be at the top of your mindset when you wake up in the morning. Your first feed you look for. Please do not let these people fool you. There's bigger shit going on, and this shit is they're trying to mask it out there like it's something big that we need to pay attention to. So I know we about to head over into sports, but breaking news, man. It looks like Sabrina's already got 30 out there against the Atlanta Dream. Sabrina Ionescu.
Yeah,
Crazy.
quick game two. When we try to get to round two, we ain't got time for these bitches. Like, no disrespect, but we represent Brooklyn tonight. We ain't got no time for these. New York Liberty, let's go.
Absolutely, absolutely. But listen, man, Monday Night Football was last night, man. Josh Allen balled out, man. I think it was like 4 passing touchdowns. I mean, ridiculous.
He's early MVP candidate. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny, Josh Allen. He has these funny seasons where, hey, September, October, golden. He's been that man. Man, when that new year comes though, and it's playoff time, it's weird. It's so weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and hey, listen, Peyton Manning has had that curse on him for some time until he got over that Brady hump. You know what I'm saying? So he was able to, get to the mountaintop. But right now he has AFC is not easy. You know what I'm saying? You got to get through the Mahomes in life. Hey, the Joe Burrow, he's behind you now. Blonde hair, whatever color you got, he's behind you now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But still got to get through the Ravens. You still got a lot of powerhouses that you got to get through. You know what I mean? So right now, and this time of year, Josh is always amazing. September, October, you know what I mean? Behind the back shit. He's always doing something incredible, hella stats. But it's that December, January time when Buffalo really needs him, and it's weird. He's doing the same shit he did all year, but now it's just not working. Now it's like, damn. It's like when your girl not falling for your old tricks. It's like, It's like, but you fell for him. You fell for him last time. It's like, yeah, I'm smart now, nigga.
Yeah,
Like I'm not going. We watched your tape. We know what you're gonna do. We're not falling for it for the okadoke no more, you know. But hopefully they can turn around this year, bro.
absolutely, man. And then the rookie Jaden McDaniels, man. A hell of a game last night. Probably his coming out party. Definitely looked good. Terry McLaurin, I know he's got to be the happiest receiver in the world. They had a crazy stat that he's had at least 10 different QBs throw a pass to him since
Man,
he's came into the NFL. That's nuts.
hey man, I keep a job. Hey, you see this? You see these? You see these? I'm gonna keep me a job. You know what I'm saying? I get these passes. You know what I mean? I catches them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But no, shout out to him, man, getting it done, getting it done.
Definitely, definitely. And we're gonna swing over to the ladies, man. WNBA, Asia Wilson. She's really just continuing to cement her case for the GOAT of the WNBA. I know it's still early to kind of put those stamps on her, but unanimously winning the MVP. She joined Cynthia Cooper-Dyke as only the second WNBA player to do so, first player in WNBA history to lead the league in points, rebounds, and blocks in the same season. She's an amazing company with 3 MVPs. Cynthia Cooper once again, Lisa Leslie, and I believe another lady. I know her first name is Lauren. But just really good company that she's in.
Big cooking. Hey, I see no reason why she can't get this back to back to backer. You know what I mean? I see no point why they're not making why they won't make it happen. But shouts to Asia. She is the GOAT of it all. And hopefully she'll hand it off whenever she's ready to. But right now it's hers. It's hers to have.
Big facts, big facts. They got a chance to close it out against the Storm tonight, and more than
Facts.
likely that will happen. But the Storm did give them a good game last night. First half looked a little shaky out there, but she showed once again why she is the MVP unanimously.
Facts. Speaking of awards in the WNBA, hey, I got to take you back to a few episodes. Rookie of the year, how you feel?
Oh man, I think, of course, with the injury and the fact that Caitlin is balling out, I think she's gonna win it. I think she's box office. You know, there's no doubt about it. She is box office. I think Angel Reese is going, if she does a lot of good work over the off season, you know, get a jump shot together, just really like focus in on what she wants to enhance, get healthy. She has a chance next year to come back and probably get most improved player.
Facts. I do agree with that.
Yep. So staying on the WNBA, man, the playoffs began this past Sunday. As we just mentioned, Liberty are trying to close out the Atlanta Dream tonight, and the Aces will try and close out the Storm. But it was a good one on Sunday, man. Both the Liberty and the Connecticut Sun won in dominant fashion. The Minnesota Lynx went down to the wire against the Phoenix Mercury.
Facts.
Diana Taurasi is not trying to go out without letting these women know why she is that girl.
Need one more. One more.
DT is not trying to go out without reminding everybody who she is, man. But yeah, man, the Lynx. I think Nafisa had like 38. It was crazy. She balled out.
Silly numbers.
Yep. And then, of course, I mentioned, you know, the Aces struggled in the first half of the game with the Storm, but Chelsea Gray was reminding people who she was. You know, she ended the season last year hurt. I don't know if anybody remembers. She went down with the ankle injury, and the Aces still brought it home. And she started this season late. You could tell, you know, she still really wasn't in game shape, but she was out there reminding people who she is. And then the next thing is just, the WNBA is expanding, and now Portland will become the 15th franchise to join the WNBA. They will begin play in 2026. Just a reminder that the Golden State Valkyries will be beginning their season next year in 2025. So WNBA expanding means great things for all of those ladies who are looking for roster spots. It's a small league right now, so
Tiny.
you either got to ball out or you got to wait or go overseas. So this just creates more opportunities for those young ladies looking to get into the WNBA.
The Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark effect will definitely show improve the next 2 to 3 years as far as revenue coming in, and more revenue means more teams, like we were saying before. So The more eyes, the more money coming in, and we could get more teams, more supporters, more fans, more stadiums, more tickets sold. That's the big
That's it.
thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got to get these tickets. And hey, until the WNBA finds a way to get Caitlin Clark to play every game, they're gonna, you know what I mean? Everybody else is gonna have to work. It's gonna have to do their part to help out.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's a tough business, man. It's a tough business, but I think they got a good strategy behind what they're trying to do. I think as long as everybody stays focused and does what they have to do, it should work out, man. But who knows? Um, all right, man. So as we head over to some movies, TV shows, and music recommendations, real quick, some shows that are coming out. Mr. McMahon for my wrestling fans, a documentary about Vince McMahon. I think one of the biggest sports moguls you young kids have probably never heard about. It walks you through the story of his reign in the WWF before it became the WWE, and probably even before it became the WWF, right? So you definitely want to tune into that. That releases on Netflix tomorrow, September 25th. The trailer for Starting Five is out. This one is looking like it's going to be good. I believe it's DeMontis Sabonis, Jason Tatum, LeBron James. Oh my God, I can't. Jimmy Butler, and I think I'm missing one person. Oh, Anthony Edwards.
I just hope they ask. I just really hope they ask Tatum, hey, how'd you feel with the low minutes in the Olympics?
Yo, everybody's asking him that question. Everybody, I think there's a soundbite out there right now with somebody asking him. This is what I would do if I was Joe Mazzulla. I would get a reel of every game from the Olympics. I would get a reel that has every soundbite questioning around Jason Tatum not playing. And I would have that playing in the locker room every single game. And I would tell him, I want you to go out and play with that energy every single night. You should bring home MVP. You should bring home defensive play. You go out there and get any award that you think this NBA has and win another championship. And, you know what I mean? And remind them who the hell they missed out on and not playing. Granted, they still won the Olympics. I mean, I think everybody kind of saw that coming. Yeah. But, I mean, Steve Kerr still can't answer that question.
Facts. Then winning the Olympics definitely diminished those questions, so to speak. You know what I mean? Because it's like, what I did worked. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? But for Jason Tatum winning the NBA championship, then winning the Olympic championship. Yeah, man. Yep. Not that there's nothing to play for next year, but other than getting better. But it is, if you are looking for a chip on your shoulder, that is it.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yes, man. Yes. But yeah, other than that, man, the other show me and wifey checked out on Netflix was The Perfect Couple. Nicole Kidman is still a very phenomenal actress, always putting out good movies. And this one has a pretty interesting twist towards the end of it. Dakota Fanning is actually in it too. And a lot of other recognizable actors and actresses you all probably know. So make sure you check that out on Netflix. Really cool show.
Not any new shows. What's this? It's weird. There's this weird mystery show on Netflix called What Jennifer Did. It's like, I'm not falling for this. I don't know. I've seen this movie way too many times. She's like, oh no, we gotta watch. I said, no, we don't. Like, you can watch this on your own time when I'm busy doing something in the office. But yeah, I need a new show. I need a new show to catch soon. I need a new show to catch. Oh wait, I'm lying. There was one show I started watching with Forrest Whitaker. Not Forrest Whitaker. No, Forrest Whitaker. It's called Blue Hill. No, Emperor at Ocean Park. That's a good show so far. It deals with him. It deals with Forrest Whitaker being a judge who passes away, and now his kids, who he's raised to be magnificent people in some walk of life, trying to figure out if it was a true death or a murder. You know what I'm saying? But it's a pretty good show. So I think the season's done, but I'm in the middle of it. Good show.
Okay. All right. Sounds good, man. Anything else before we get up out of here?
Hey man, we appreciate everybody coming through on a Tuesday. Had a little slight shift this week, but What's that? Anti-norm says Fight Night is so good. What is that? A show? It's a movie? Give me one more detail, Anti. But hey, we appreciate y'all coming through on the Tuesday. A little shift in this week's scheduled programming, but thanks for coming out, man. Do appreciate everybody as always.
Big facts, man. Make sure y'all go check out episode 91. Still out there, still thriving, man. Beyond Business featuring Ramel Lee. A lot of really good gems in there, man. And we appreciate y'all. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, comment, all that good stuff. And as Kenny mentioned in the beginning, the merch is up. FCP shop is a thing. Make sure you head over there, man. Get you some FCP gear.
Yes, sir.
Later.